Hello everyone, my name is Steven, and this is another level update Strixhaven release and pre-release edition. So today we're going to be talking about Strixhaven and how you can pre-order it through us at our shops here in Knoxville, Tennessee and in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. That's Level Up Games and Turn 1 Gaming. And we're going to talk about kind of like what's coming out with Strixhaven, what kind of products are available to order, and things like that. So first things first, pre-orders are now available at both shops. So we've got the spreadsheet set up for if you want to pre-order in store. If you're more comfortable doing that from the comfort of your own home and you'd rather just kind of drop by and pick up your product, we have an online order form that I'll be sharing in the description of this video, as well as on Facebook and also on Discord. Speaking of Discord, if you haven't joined our Discord community, I will leave an invite link in the description for this as well. I'd highly recommend you join our Discord community just because that's where I'm posting like when we get new products in or if there's a special announcement or anything like that. That's usually where I post first just because it reaches everyone at the exact same time. Whereas on Facebook sometimes will hide our post from you unless we give them extra money, and that's not really efficient for fairly communicating with everybody. This has been especially important with like our Pokemon product when we get it in because everybody is wanting that and things like that. And if we have a low supply, it's more fair to let everybody know all at once. I digress. Here we are in Strixhaven pre-release. We've got the online order form. A couple things to note for pre-release. Pre-release starts April 16th at 3 o'clock p.m. I cannot give you your product before 3 o'clock p.m. And the products I will have available on April 16th, not in March, April 16th, 17th and 18th, and then going all the way up until release, which is the 23rd, are set boosters, not draft boosters, and pre-release kits. So they're doing something different this time around. They are kind of trying to get everybody acclimated to set boosters. So that's what they're giving us for pre-release promotion. And that is what we'll be pre-ordering for pre-release. And then we're also getting the pre-release kits. As a side note on the set boosters, I think that is good product, especially if you are wanting to buy Magic product specifically to open and get good cards. The pound for pound set boosters just have more value in them. You have a 25% chance for something from the list, which can be very, very good sometimes, and it's just kind of a cool thing to include. And then in addition to that, Strixhaven is amazing because each and every single pack has a card from the Mystical Archive. And we're going to take a look at those at the end of this, and all the cards are amazing, and it's great. I'm super excited about it. So that is pre-release, and we're going to have pre-orders available for that. Something else to note about this Strixhaven pre-release is, and I'm going to go over to our online order form here. There are count them, five different schools, and you can see each school is a two-color combination. What always happens whenever they release a set like this that has like five different guilds or clans or whatever, there's always five. When there's not always, anyway, when they're different, is um, some are more popular than others. So if you want to guarantee which one, you want to guarantee that you get the one that you want, like if you're a big blue-red player and you want to make sure you get Prismari, just make sure to pre-order, do it in store, or do it online. One thing to note with how we order things online when it comes to getting your buy a box promo, which we do first come first serve, and when it comes to what it'll come to when you're getting your kits and things, we count online orders first come first serve when you pay your invoice. So make sure to include a valid email address, and then when you pay your invoice, that's when you get stacked on basically our order sheet. So just keep in mind, like, you can fill out that whole sheet and then we will generate an invoice and send it to you. If you don't ever pay the invoice, that doesn't reserve your spot in line until you pay for it, because that wouldn't be fair to our customers that are coming in store and paying early and stuff. Anyway, so just an extra thing to keep in mind there. There are five schools for pre-release, so if you want one of those, make sure to register early for it. And then if you can't decide what kit you want, or you aren't super concerned, just let us pick one for you, or you can pick on pickup, and we left an option for you there. Remember, set boosters are what we get for pre-release, and that is April 16th, so that's coming up in like 2.5 weeks. Very sorry that this is taking me so long to get up. I do apologize. So, as pre-release, that is set boosters and pre-release kits. So on release weekend, we're going to be doing a draft weekend. I'm not opposed to doing another sealed event, but since the pandemic, it's been a little bit difficult to really get those off the ground. And drafting the set is a little bit more accessible. It's a more accessible price point. So that's what we're going to try to stick to for a release weekend. Release weekend is this is the wrong month. That's the right month. Is the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. So we're going to be running events in Oak Ridge and in Knoxville. The times of those we'll post on our Discord and our Facebook page, but I can already tell you it's going to be Friday at 7 at both shops, Saturday at 2 at the Knoxville shop, and at 3 at the Oak Ridge shop, and then another one at the Oak Ridge shop at 7, and then another event at the Knoxville shop on Sunday at 2. So that is what that event is going to be. And then on release, the products that we are going to have available are draft boosters, which we're not going to have on pre-release weekend, set boosters, Japanese set boosters, bundles, collector boosters, commander decks, of which there are 5. It is the 2021 commander set, and packs. You can pre-order all of these things now. The commander decks you can pre-order as a set of 5, and if you want a specific one, I promise you we're going to have a billion of them on release, but some are going to be more popular than others, and I didn't want to weigh down my staff with trying to keep track of like every different metric because we have to buy them in a quantity of 5. And you get a deal if you buy all 5, by the way. It's a little bit cheaper. So that is all coming out. A couple other things to note. We are only getting some Japanese boosters in stock. Originally, I'd wanted to pre-order them. I'd sent to my distributors. I said, give me a billion of these. I'll take, as many as you can get me. And they came back to me with some numbers that were pretty low in comparison to what I had asked for. So we're getting some in stock. We'll try to sell it by the box, and we'll definitely have it to sell by the pack. Let's take a look at some of the Mystical Archive things. I'm going to just show you this form just one more time to show you everything that we pre-order. Oh, and I'll go ahead and do this. I'll just verbally say, so you specify which store you want to pick up. Pre-release kits we're doing for $25 flat. And set boosters we're doing for $109.99. Draft boosters we're doing for $100 plus tax. Collector boosters $220 plus tax. Bundles $40 plus tax. And then you can buy all 5 commander decks for $150. And I'm going to do the math on that. Did I do the discount right on that? Yes, I did. Okay. So that's a little bit cheaper. Like the individual prices of those tend to like fluctuate a little bit. But you're essentially paying $30 a deck instead of the 35. So that's everything that we've got available to pre-order. If you want to support your friendly local game store and help us out, it does help us if you pre-order because we order a lot of product all at once. So if we know what our customers want kind of ahead of time, it helps us gauge things a little bit better. That's all that. Let's take a look at the Mystical Archive cards. So the set looks really good. The Snarl lands are okay. I don't think anybody's like super pumped about those, but it does complete a cycle, so that's nice. The set itself looks really neat. The lesson stuff looks pushed. There's some really powerful commons and uncommons. And I'm excited about the main set, but what I'm really excited about are the Mystical Archive cards. These things are amazing. They just look so good. Like, look at that grape shot. Oh, look at that eliminate. It was so good. Look at it. And there's one of these in every. Look at this lightning helix. We're not going to talk about this card. We're not going to talk about Faithless Looting. Let's not talk about that. Look at Chaos Warp. This Doom. I love the Doomblade. I love Despark. This Tendrils of Agony has got to go in my cube. So I'm pretty sure if I understand the Mystical Archive correctly, they come. I think I posted like Mystical Archive breakdown. Yeah. These come in the thing. So the collector boosters have a foil etched Mystical Archive card in them. Set boosters guaranteed to have a Mystical Archive card. Japanese set boosters have a guaranteed to have a Mystical Archive card with a 50% chance of it to be the alternate Japanese style. We'll get to that in a minute. And one is included in every draft and set booster. So what I love about that is it's going to be part of the draft format, and you're guaranteed to get one of these really cool cards in every single pack. So I'm like super pumped about that. And the cards are like, I even like the channel. The Inquisition of the Coast, like, this is so good. So, and there's some really good ones. I mean, like this Counterspell is amazing. Demonic Tutor is in here, which is insane. Mind's Desire is in here. Just really good stuff. So, and then on the very few Japanese booster packs we're getting, like we're getting all of these crazy, like look at this Day of Judgment. Is this not good? This is so good. What is that? Gift of Estates? That's great. That's great. Blue Sun Zenith? Amazing. Where's the Lightning Bolt? I really like, oh, this Doomblade. Mm, mm. Where's the lightning bolt? I really like this lightning bolt. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. So lots of really cool cards. The fact that you get one in every single pack is also really neat. Obviously, there's rarities attached to these too, so it's not like you're going to open a demonic tutor in every single pack that you buy. So this is going a little bit long, so we're going to wrap it up. We're going to have everything on release. Pre-orders are up and everything is good to go. So we hope you guys join us for Strixhaven. Remember we're still in kind of Wizards of the Coast organized play shutdown mode, which means no events for pre-release. They're take-home kits only. And then we're going to do some draft release events the subsequent week on release. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched all 10 minutes of this video, I applaud you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and a great night or a great morning or whatever time it is when you're watching this. We'll see you all later. Have a good one. Bye.